Hello, my YouTube family. Tired as a dog. I just am. I just am. I thought that it would be an easy week even without my supervisors there, but no. I mean, people's work that I normally don't do all of a sudden are finding their way at my desk, and I'm like, what the hell? Old man, he's asking me to do stuff that I have never done for him before. His assistant is not on vacation. She's there. Why aren't you asking her to do? I don't say anything, people. I just do it. I've only been there 4 months, so I can't say jack nothing. Okay. January 2018, people. That'll be a full year. January. July will be 6 months. Okay. So from there on. So I just gotta and just keep it moving. Just pray that the 15th and the 31st get real quick to come in, because I got bills to pay, as you well know. So let us get on with this magic here. Only thing that made me happy all day, people. Let us start off with the liner, which is the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner. And this is in True Red. Right there, True Red. Lined and filled is a Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick. And this is in the color 654 Ravish Me Red. I don't know if y'all see that. It says Ravish Me Red. Okay, it's a cream, even though at times it sort of kind of feels like a matte, like it'll dry off like a matte. But I have a moisturizer underneath. So I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay, so I don't know what else to talk about, people, because there really isn't anything to discuss until, packages arrive. And I've been tracking, I've been tracking my packages, right? I think everything is coming on Thursday. So, yeah, we are just going to have to wait. I'm praying that the All Cosmetics Wholesale comes tomorrow. But I think the Sephora, for sure, is coming on Thursday. And the Ulta, I think it's the same thing, coming on Thursday. So if they come a day earlier, I would be ever so grateful, ever so happy, and ever so grateful. And I know you guys will be too. So especially Devin. Devin, you cracked me up. With the video that I had mentioned that I was doing the hauling and the devil had my hand and all of that. I think that was yesterday's video. Your comment cracked me up. You were like, oh, thank you, Jesus, the haul is coming, or something like that. Anyway, it made me laugh and it made me smile. So thank you, Devin. I know you've been patiently waiting. I know a lot of people have been patiently waiting. I can't do hauls like you people. Okay, I can't do, I don't know how y'all get the money. I don't know how y'all get the funds. Maybe you do a separate account for like savings for cosmetics or whatever. I can't do that, people. I really can't. I don't, and y'all have children and y'all have families and, boyfriends and husbands and all that. I don't know how y'all do it. VIB and this and that. And I'm like, how y'all do, coming back with buckets and bag loads of all sorts of, Sephora especially Sephora, VIB. I don't understand. How much you got to spend? Over $1,000 to be a VIB? They're going to just keep waiting. No, y'all know I don't order from Sephora that much. If I order from Sephora once or twice a year, I ain't gonna be no VIB anytime soon, right? So I don't know how y'all do it, because Sephora is, uber expensive to me, and it's got uber expensive things in there. Love me some Sephora, but through the years, I don't know, they've just gotten more hoity-toity with their prices. Because every time I think of Sephora, all of a sudden I think of Kardashian and I think of like Paris Hilton. Because those are the type of people that can afford those kind of cosmetics. Okay, like a bottle of perfume is $98 for like 1.2 ounces. Excuse you? So, no, I can't be hauling like you people. Of course, I love to watch your hauls. Oh, I am like, especially on a Saturday morning, drinking my cup of coffee, and if I have a toasted bagel at hand, that's a good morning for me, okay? But I can't be hauling like you people. So when I do the hauls, it's like, like a drop in the bucket compared to what I see other people do. Not that I'm trying to keep up with the Joneses or anything. I have long, long gone given that up in my 20s, trying to keep up with, what everybody else is doing, and I got to follow in everybody's footsteps. I'm always late to the party, right? So if I am trying to catch up, like you guys will be doing your VIBs now, it's 2018, right? If I'm alive in 2025, maybe I'll catch up to doing a VIB then. Ain't gonna be happening anytime soon. I have other things that are in my priority thought process. Like you guys are so much younger than I am. So of course you can, and you have husbands and families and all of that. So you can, you can allow yourself a little bit aside something. I'm close to, thinking about retirement and that kind of thing. So I'm like way ahead of you as far as age is concerned. And I have other priorities at hand: Social Security, retirement funds, that kind of thing. So when I start, splurging with my credit card, that gives me a little panic, because it's like, well, Nancy, first of all, you got bucket loads of cosmetics that even when you die, you still won't be able to use all of them. But yeah, here you go. Devil got your hand, and it's true. The devil had my hand Saturday. Charging up the wazoo. Just when you're trying to lower your balance, here you go, raising it up again. And you have no help, like a husband or a boyfriend or a living partner or whatever can help you out with your finances. No. Pop can help me out in certain things, but not my credit cards, honey. He don't know nothing about my credit card. Not my credit card balances. That's a thing that I am taking care of myself. If I need a little tenner or a little $25, if I'm kind of, strapped for cash, then that's when Pop comes to hand. But as far as like responsibilities, like bills are concerned, that's on me, and I'm proud of it. I'm an adult somewhat, so I really, y'all need to tell me how y'all do it. Do you open up a separate account for your like VIB situations? I don't know. I really don't understand. I love watching your videos. I really do, but I can't be one of them damn VIB people. I know VIB is like twice a year, in the fall and in the Christmas time. Christmas time is really what hurts my heart because, Sephora has some really good stuff in the Christmas time. So I'm just watching everybody's Christmas VIB videos, and I'm like, well, damn. So it's like, that's really all I'm doing. Not that I want to jump in and be a follower, but it's like Christmas has some really good stuff in Sephora, but I can't be doing Sephora prices. So I do the alternate route. For me, Ulta is the alternate for Sephora for me. Their prices are a little bit more I can reach that level. All cosmetics, of course, is like at a discount. Some of them, the majority of their products are at a discount. And every now and then they'll sell like a Urban Decay or mostly like an Urban Decay or a Too Faced at the same price that you would find it in an Ulta. But, it all depends on the shipping and the tax and all of that. So, yeah. So, I'm happy that hauls are coming, and I hope you guys are happy that the hauls are coming. But I'm going to be spending more time watching your hauls than you guys are watching my hauls, because I don't haul that much. I used to haul a lot more when I first moved here. Because, I don't know, when I was unemployed, I was hauling a lot more than when I was employed. I don't know how that works, but it's the truth. So, not that I want to be unemployed anytime soon. Oh, hell to the no. I love my paychecks. Love them. Love them. So, not that I'll be hauling every weekend, but I do have a little bit more play money sometimes to play with. Even, after the Jeep, I really thought that I wasn't going to afford this Jeep. I can afford the payments. I'm doing rather well with the payments. Papa's helping. Yes, he is. But he's helping in a kind of side way. I can't explain it, but he does help. But the money is in my checking account, and I'm very, very happy about that. So, yeah. So that's my whole history, okay? If you want to see past videos of past hauls, not that I don't know what that would accomplish, maybe some things in my past haul videos that you may still be able to get now. I don't know. But I do like watching your haul videos, so keep those coming for me. And I will do my best. You know, I can't even say I'll haul once a month. I can't even promise that. I really wish I could. I wish I could promise that. But it really all depends on my finances, people. It really all depends on my finances. Like I said, if I was doing this now, if I was me now at the age of 25 or maybe even 30, oh, it would be a whole different situation. It would be a whole different situation. I would be hauling at least once every 2 weeks or something. But, you know, I am not. So I can only do what I can do when I can do it. So, but I'm glad y'all are patient with me. I really am. I'm glad y'all are patient and are holding on and strapping on, because, you know, hauls to you are a surprise as well as to me. My own hauls are a surprise to me. So I can do it when I can do it. And I guess the devil knew I could do it. So he just said, go for it. Why not? Let me help you out. In any event, that's it, people. That is it. That is all. I had a headache happening at around 4:15 or so. You know, Nancy popped herself some Excedrin. Headache all going now. Yes. Excedrin is my drug of choice when it comes to headaches. Headaches, Excedrin, bam. In like 30 to 45 minutes, done. So, yes, that is it. That is all. Is there anything to discuss television-wise? I really don't know. It's only Tuesday, people. It's only Tuesday. Do y'all realize that it's only Tuesday? I mean, I'm glad in a certain extent that the week is kind of dragging because my supervisor ain't at work. But at the same time, damn, you know, like I really want Friday to be here so I would have been home hours ago on Friday. Because Friday, like I said, we leave early. So, yeah, you're going to have an early video on Friday. But Friday also means that the following Tuesday is when my supervisor will be back. But that's okay. That is okay. So in a way, you know, I'm kind of appreciating that the quiet is so quiet in the office. It is so quiet in the office without her there. She brings a certain kind of energy. And some people may find it a good energy. To me, it's like in the middle of the road kind of energy, because she could shift at any moment. She could shift to bad energy, and she could remain on good energy. You just don't know with her. So her energy is not in the office right now. And I think personally, for me, I think everybody is relieved. Everybody is relieved. The big wigs are there. They don't bring chaos. She, on the other hand, like I said, brings a certain kind of energy. And she nitpicks and she does this and that and the other. And like, for example, okay, there's a certain kind of paper that she, because I don't know about anybody else that's complaining about it, that she wants me to order. And it's from a particular company. I'm not going to name the company. But it's a certain kind of brightness of the paper that she insists we must have. Okay, fine. So paper was running, like we were running stupid low. So the person who takes care of bringing up the paper from like the basement or whatever to our office said, we really need some paper. So I placed an order for the type of paper, the brightness and all. The paper came the next day. It was not the brightness that we want, we use. So it didn't, you know, when the paper comes, it doesn't come inside the office. It goes down in like the basement or whatever. And we bring up a certain amount, put it aside, and then we keep the remainder downstairs. So I didn't really see, when the paper was delivered, the guy who delivers the paper just asks for the key downstairs and he just brings it in there. So I never really see the paper. So the person who brings up the paper when the office is running low, he brings up the paper. So he came to me and he said, guess what? I said, what? He said the brightness isn't the correct number on the paper. So I said, you gotta be, and it had happened before. So I said, you gotta be kidding me. And the person that we order from knows our orders. He knows our orders. I guess we've been doing business with them for quite some time, quite a few years. So I had to send him an email and explain to him, we really don't appreciate that this is the paper that you sent us. Unless it was a substitute, we don't accept substitutes. It's got to be this particular paper brightness, or we get a refund or something. So he not only emailed me, he called me and he, apologized profusely. And he said, the paper, the kind of brightness that you're looking for, we have to order it from a different warehouse. So the next time you order paper, you have to understand that it may not come the next day. It'll come maybe the day after, because we have to order it from a different warehouse. I said, oh, okay, fine. Yes. He said, do you want us to come back and take back the paper that you have now? Or do you want to keep it and then you'll have to wait? I said, no, we're really low. We're going to keep this paper. So I made an executive decision because my supervisor wasn't there. And nobody else except my supervisor deals with this whole paper issue. So the responsibility fell on me. So I made an executive decision because if they had taken the paper back, then we would have had no paper. Then it would have been, Nancy, how come we don't have no paper? Y'all ain't going to fall that crap on my shoulders. We're going to accept the paper that you have. And let me tell you, people, we had like one ream of the bright paper that they want left. And I compared it to the substitute paper that was delivered. You can barely, if at all, tell a difference. But they can somehow figure it out, that which one is brighter than the other. I don't know. Whatever. So I sent out an email. No, the guy at the company called and he explained the whole situation. And I said, no, we're going to keep the paper that was delivered. But please, the next time, please, 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 sweet Jesus, please, we need that number paper, that brightness. So I sent out a mass email to everybody in the office. Now, mind you, my supervisor's on vacation, but she can still read the emails that are coming to her. She didn't answer me back, but I sent an email to everybody stating the situation, that if they had taken back the paper, we would not have had paper. And I didn't want to be responsible for the office not having any paper. So we're keeping this paper, and the next time paper is ordered, the correct brightness will be delivered. Only two people answered me back. One was kind of, he was trying to be funny. He was like, oh, well, so that's the reason why the brightness isn't the same. He was kidding, because I know he can't tell the damn difference. And the other response was, I particularly don't care. That's basically what the message said. So I got a laugh out of both of them. The big man in the office, he didn't email me back, didn't say nothing to me. The other one, the names on the doors, on the door of our office, all three of them were in the office when I sent the email. Not one said, we don't care, nobody said anything. So I was really sitting there waiting for my supervisor to say something. Maybe she ain't going to say something now. Maybe she's going to wait until she comes back. I wrote in my email, I made an executive decision to keep this paper because we would have had to wait a couple of days for the right paper to be delivered. In the meantime, the office would have ran out of paper. So I accepted the paper that was delivered. The girl who trained me, she said, you're probably going to get kicked back on that, right? And I said, it was either the office didn't have no paper at all, if the paper was taken back, and we would have had to wait a day or two for the other paper to arrive. It was either that, no paper or the paper that got delivered. I made an executive decision. We're keeping this paper. I don't think anybody gives a rat's ass except really her. And the girl who trained me said that. She said she may give you kickback on it. I said, well, I'll accept the kickback. But she has to understand, I would have had kickback. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Because if I told them take back the paper, then the next thing you know, how come Nancy, we running out of paper? How come we don't have any paper? Well, y'all wanted me to return the paper, and I already sent out an email stating that, I didn't want to have to go through all of that. So I made an executive decision. The paper doesn't really, you can't tell the damn difference. You honest to God cannot. So, I mean, you have to be a real, like, stupid ass nitpicker to really try to find the difference. I cannot. I don't think anybody else could. So, we shall see what happens on Tuesday if she wants to start the week off that way. In the meantime, the paper that was delivered is being used. Nobody's saying anything about it. Nobody's doing anything about it. So, it's being used. I don't hear anybody talking about, well, how come the paper's different? I haven't heard that yet. So we shall see. We shall see. Tune in. Believe me, I will let you know. If she comes at me, I will let you know. So that's basically it in a nutshell, people. I have nothing else to say. I really don't. Like, I really don't. It's Tuesday. It's only Tuesday. Oh my God. It's only Tuesday. It's only Tuesday, people. Yeah. That's basically it in a nutshell. I have nothing else to say. Until those hauls come, there's no fun in my videos right now. But, stick around. Stick around. We all have to be patient. Me especially, because they're my hauls. Hello. When they come, I'll be very excited to share with you. Okay, so that is that. With that upon that, that is it. That is all. Let me know what you think about this beauty right here. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay? I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Mwah. Bye now.